new gym is going to bring hope and opportunity to kids that need it the most.
They can't believe that anybody's really doing anything like this for us. We really needed the help.
The difference will be remarkable. This floor will look like it's new when it's done.
We're taking down every backboard, moved the bleachers.
We're going to have all new lines. It's going to be incredible when we get it done.
Right there in this gym, that's how we're going to start it all.
It's not just a court, it's a sign of hope.
It's a new birth, a new beginning.
That's a blessing. That's a blessing.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Tundra Turnaround. I'm Andre Aldridge. You know, once a player reaches the NBA, he gets used to performing in state-of-the-art arenas in front of thousands of fans. It's a just reward for a long journey that usually started on a neighborhood court in a local park or gym. Chris Paul of the Hornets recognizes the importance of giving kids a place to play. So he teamed up with the NBA and Toyota to refurbish several courts around the country. But Chris can't do it all by himself, so he reached out for some help. Four-time All-Star Jermaine O'Neal of the Pacers has been active in the Indianapolis community for years, and he focused his efforts on a court renovation at the Wheeler-Dowe Boys and Girls Club. It's an institution that has played a positive role on the northeast side of town for more than 3 decades.
Well, the Boys and Girls Clubs are really designed to help prepare youth to be productive citizens. And in Indianapolis, we are in those areas of town that are probably the most neglected, most disenfranchised, that are the poorest areas of town with the highest levels of both poverty, unemployment, and unfortunately crime.
Well, this neighborhood has always been a poverty-stricken neighborhood. I grew up in what used to be called the Salem Village, which is now Blackburn Terrace. We didn't know we were poor, but it was a poor area, and all of our families was on welfare. Back in those days, we didn't have anything organized to bring us together and to do anything until the Boys and Girls Club came.
Founded in 1972, the Wheeler-Dowe Boys and Girls Club was a welcome addition to the neighborhood.
It's actually in a converted pie factory, which is rather interesting, but we're really proud. It's in a neighborhood that has been plagued by unemployment and crime for many, many years, so it was purposely placed here to try to help the neighborhood. So it offers the kids a safe haven and a place to come to and stay off the streets.
The club was founded by Ralph Dow, who was also its first director. He was a charismatic figure dedicated to making a difference in his community.
He brought excitement to the area to let everybody know it's on its way, it's on its way, it's on its way. We heard that there was going to be a pool. We heard there was going to be a basketball court. We didn't know it was going to be 2 basketball courts. So everybody was excited about that. We took a lot of pride in it. It was fun.
From its humble beginnings, Wheeler-Dowe is now a neighborhood mainstay and an inspiration to the rest of the city. So much so that Mayor Bart Peterson chose the club's gym to hold his recent State of the City address.
Programs like those provided by the Boys and Girls Clubs help kids avoid the deadly pull of the street. It's time for us, all of the people of Indianapolis, to step up and help.
After spending 7 years in Indianapolis, Pacer superstar Jermaine O'Neal feels a responsibility to help kids growing up in his adopted hometown.
I think in order to understand, what these families and these kids go through, you have to actually live that life, and I lived that life. I lived the life where sometimes you don't have enough money to get the shoes that you want, the clothes that you want, you don't have the food that you need. And most of all, I think sometimes you feel like nobody hears you or sees you. I understand that, and I always told myself if I ever got the opportunity, I would always remember that and give back and help these kids understand that it doesn't matter what you wear, what you have, as long as you set your goals, how you prepare yourself, educate yourself, anything and everything is possible.
Today, kids can join the club for only $10 a year. As a result, Wheeler-Dowe has never really had the budget to improve its facility. A fact of life recognized by Unit Director Eisen Harris.
Our basketball court, we've had it for over 34 years, the original everything. Original backboards, original rims. The floor is pretty much the original flooring, and even some of the murals in the gym are the original for actually over 30 years old.
We ran karate tournaments in that basketball court. So I'm quite sure it's banged up and beat up, and it's being used constantly.
it's had its day as far as players and people who've come through and played in it, but I just think we're definitely in need of an upgrade. We have some serious issues, and it's rare that you have an organization that comes in and does something this exclusive for us. So this is going to be a great undertaking for us.
Coming up later in the show, the court renovation gets underway, and Jermaine O'Neal pays a visit to unveil the new floor.